In this week's True Crime Tuesday, what happened to Marty Evans? It's been 35 years since the Astoria mother mysteriously went missing.
It's a case that's baffled experts for decades. Our friends with Murder in the Rain podcast have the latest.
Welcome back to True Crime Tuesday. Today we're seeking information regarding the unsolved disappearance of Martha Evans. On February 10, 1990, Martha Evans, who went by Marty, was a bridesmaid in her best friend's wedding. At the time, Marty was a 33-year-old divorced single mother of two. She and the son she had custody of had recently moved back to the Astoria area from Ashland. Once the ceremony and reception wrapped up, Marty went to her mother's home where she and her child were staying. While still in her bridesmaid's dress, Marty made an emotional phone call to someone. It's unclear if it was her ex-husband who lived in the area and had custody of their daughter, or a different man that she was pursuing romantically. After that tear-filled phone call, Marty borrowed a few dollars for gas and took her brother's brown pickup to the Logger, a local bar where she met up with friends who also said she seemed to be upset about something. When she left the bar, she stopped for $4 of gas at a station on Highway 30. When trying to leave the station, the truck wouldn't start, so one of Marty's brothers was called to help. Once he arrived and got it started, Marty left on Highway 30 toward Astoria. She was supposed to be going to a restaurant to meet up with her sister. She never arrived. The gas station was the last place she was seen alive. By the following day, her family was alarmed by her apparent disappearance. She wouldn't blow off a dinner date, she would never leave her son, and she was always in contact with her family. Immediately, searches began and flyers seeking information about Marty and the pickup truck were posted. Areas were searched, including waterways, but nothing was found. Marty could have been a victim of a crime. She didn't have her purse and she had spent the $4 her family gave her on the gas, which was the only gas in the vehicle, so she couldn't have gone far. This is why many people believe she's a victim of the treacherous environment. Along the winding roads she would have taken to get back to her mother's, there were plenty of bodies of water, including a slough. Marty was driving a 1984 brown Ford Ranger pickup truck with several dents and with Oregon plates PNB 116. There was a 7-Up sticker on the back window. At the time, Marty was wearing a strapless, backless, maroon and black silk and lace dress paired with a black leather jacket. In addition, she was wearing black heels, black stockings, and gold hoop earrings. She's between 5'3" and 5'4", 110 pounds, and has dark brown hair and brown eyes. She has a tattoo on the back of her shoulder of roses and a banner reading Daddy, one on her right ankle of a dragon with a banner reading Penny, and a tiger on her abdomen covering scars from a hysterectomy and appendectomy. If you have any information about what happened to Marty Evans on February 10, 1990 around Astoria, Oregon, or the location of the 1984 pickup, you are asked to contact the Oregon State Police at 503-325-5515.
Thank you so much for watching and for sharing Martha's story. We'll be back next week with another True Crime Tuesday.
And as